Hail and welcome to the Black Tower. I'm your host, your guide, your brother, Sorcerer Armanasul. It's midnight, and I got a chili cooking. Never made chili before. I just threw shit in a pot, and I'm going to see how it works. That's what we do around here. When we don't know how to do something, we just go into it. We look up the general idea, the concept of something, and then we go get our hands dirty, and we figure it out as we go. Now, this is not a cooking channel. I wish it were. Because my wife likes my cooking. I like it, as long as I don't ruin it. But anyway. Alright, so tonight I wanted to talk about honor and integrity in the magical current, just in this general day and age. Honor and integrity. Alright, so check it. Now, you got all these magicians, practitioners, so forth and so on. And, a lot of them, they know what they want. Oh, they want to do magic, or they want to learn spell crafts or rituals, or whatever, and it's all gravy. It's cool, but one of the most interesting things is that the basis of all self-taught practitioners, of all solitary practitioners, should be a sense of seeking the truth. Now, the truth isn't that wavy white light stuff. No. The truth of yourself. Your inner self. What makes you tick, why you tick, so forth and so on, your triggers and so forth and so on. But we don't really want to go into all of that. Instead, we want to go into honor and integrity. It is a very strong fundamental basis of my own. Now, I don't expect anyone else out there to have it, but I think it's something that truly is missing from this day and age. Personally, I see no reason to get on here and shit talk anybody, period, end of story. I don't care if you've left me a nasty comment. I don't care if you've bashed me on Facebook. I don't care if you've made a video talking about I'm this and I'm that. Okay, great and dandy. I don't feed trolls, as they say. But the thing is just because I don't care. Now, what makes me to where I don't care? Honor and integrity. I know what I stand for. I know who and what I am. I know what I'm about, and I know what I'm not about. And I stick to that. I'm not judgmental towards others. I don't care what you do with your life. That's your life. You only get one of it, so you better live it to the fullest. You can bet your ass I'm going to live mine to the fullest of my ability. And with that comes the honor and integrity. I'm a very honorable guy. If I say that you're a friend, or I say that you're a brother or a sister, or if I say that you're anything like that, those aren't empty words coming out of my mouth. Those aren't just, he's placating me, or he's just being nice. No. You really are these things to me. And if you came to me and you said, hey, Armanasul, or Waylon, if you want to call me Waylon, and you're like, hey, do you know anything about this? Can you do this? Can you do that? What about this? What about that? If I do, if I can, I will. If I can't or don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. I'll even help you look up stuff, whatever, research things, whatever, not all the time. I mean, I'm not like somebody has leave what you want my help with and I'll help you. No, but if it's something genuine, if it's something that you really do, or if it's any advice I can give you, I will. And that's the honor part, because I honor the person I am. I honor the person that I show myself to be, and I honor the titles that I give others. Now, why is that so important? Well, that's pretty simple. When you're dealing with spirits and forces and powers and deities and so forth and so on, when you're dealing with all these invisible things, what happens is that they react in a mirror image of yourself. Whatever is inside you, the universe is created in that fashion. That's why they say, in God's image man was made. Well, man is a God. And the universe is made in man's image, so to speak. And that's how. The inner world is reflected in the outer world. Or should I say it's manifested and created that way. And not just in your own personal space and your own inner temple or any of that other stuff. But the longer you do this, you'll start noticing that your life, whatever you are consumed with, manifests. If you're consumed with hatred and anger, lots of things are going to come around that are going to cause you to be angry. A lot of things are going to be there to cause you to be at war and strife, so forth and so on. Now, this isn't a cheap, easy trick of how to remove obstacles from your life. But like, for example, my own life. It's a very peaceful home. My house is my temple. It is mine and my wife's domain. It is where we live. It is where I lay my head. It is where I entertain company. It is where I feed my guests. It is where I offer them drink. It is where I commune. It is where I entertain community when they come here. You know, be it friends, family, relatives, be it just strangers, be it whatever. This is my temple. This is a holy place. This is a place of love, peace, calm, unity. There is no division in my home. None. Me and my wife, we have arguments. We have this, we have that. Talk that shit out. What's the better thing to do? Somebody comes over and disagrees with me? I'll argue. Place of peace. Anybody's welcome and free to speak their mind. Say what you want to say. Feel how you want to feel. You're always welcome because you are you. You are individual. I do not feel threatened in any manner with your belief system until you try to push it on me. And that is my honor code. That is my honor. Now, it gives you a bit of a dignity when you carry it out. When you are that thing, no matter what you run across or you face, that's called dignity. Now, let's go into integrity. What is integrity? Integrity is like an inner strength that you find. You have the integrity to back up your words. You have the integrity to be a caring, consolable person. You have the integrity to not be ran over or walked on like a doormat. You have the integrity to treat all life with respect. You don't have to like it. You don't even have to love it. But respect. Respect. But respect only that which respects you. And if it does not respect you, wash your hands of it. Don't lose your shit over it. Don't let it destroy your calm and your peace and all this. Just tell us, say, look, there's the door. Go. Bye. Now, speaking of which, I'm going to walk with my camera tonight. I want to show you something I'm doing. All right, so I was saying, I've never made a chili before in my life. Never have. Well, tonight, I thought I'd do it. So, anyway, I'm going to give you a shot of it. It probably looks greasy and gunky on top, but mind you, it's just now simmering. See? It's my food. Anyway, I had to make a big thing of it because giving some to family and friends. Share what you have. Whether it's peace, whether it's a hug, whether it's acceptance, whether it's a meal, When I tell people that welcome to the Black Tower, I mean welcome. It may be a mind construct and it might be a digital thing here. But it's every bit as real as my home is. It is my sacred place in the mental planes. And when I welcome you there, you're welcome. No more than you would be welcome in my home if you were to come visit. And you would be shown respect and appreciation and friendship, gratitude. That is honor and integrity and action in motion. That's what it is. I keep finding that in a lot of left-hand path practices, there's this concept of, I've got to be evil, and I've got to be this, and I've got to be that, And it's not just in left-hand path. You can walk outside. You can go out in society and you'll see it too. But I want to stick with the occult community for right now. There's so many people, they want to talk shit about this person, talk shit about that person. Oh, such and such did this and such did that. No, this is a response from their video and this is blah, 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 and yakety schmackety. Who cares? Who cares? Wow, you got a lot of free time. I mean, I thought I had free time because, no hip and, having to get around on crutches, But I got to clean the house. I've got to keep up with the wife. I've got to, do my magical studies, all this other shit. Get on here, do this. Facebook, go visit family, friends, stuff like that. And yes, there's a lot of times I'll sit there and I'll just like try to dumb out in front of some NCIS because I love that show. That is a really cool show. I love me some kids. But that's neither here nor there. But the thing is that, you know, balance. Balance. Life must be full of balance. Not just mental activity, but physical activity. Not just physical activity, but spiritual activity. Now, when you combine that shit all together and encompass in who you are and what you are, honor, integrity, truth, persistence, insistence, consistency, constant. And are like the universe, always in motion, always. But I love the left-hand path. I freaking love the abominations, the demons, stuff like this, that, and the other. And yes, they have so many things to teach you and all this, that, and the other, and it seems dark and it's this, that, and the other, but you got to remember, it came from the word daemon, just means spirit or intelligence, or spiritus intelligentsia, which means the intelligent spirit, so forth and so on. You know, I've gone on length in a previous video about, you know, you have to change the language, the way you, the words, the meaning of words, and what they mean to you. You've got to change them so that you can understand them. So that then when you start to speak or when you start to work spells or rituals, the universe manifests in the way in which you've redefined it. Because, yes, demons can cause harm. Demons can do this, and demons can do that, but so can you. Man is probably worse than any demon I've ever met because they are capable of physically just going out and either shooting, stabbing you, doing some sneaky backstabbing bullshit, get you in trouble with your wife or your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. They can like go running their mouth at other people, get other people to hate you for no fucking reason. They like to play the game. Well, I don't play games. Not because I'm not good at them, not because I can't, but because I don't believe in them. But you let somebody be running a game on me, son, I will beat you at your own fucking game. And that's where you got to be. You got to have that kind of mentality. You know, you don't have to be an asshole, but damn, stand up for yourself. Be persistent. Be strong. Be sure. You know, I think a lot of things that are missing is that people, when they're calling spirits, they want something that they feel like they're lacking. You know, and I'm not talking about money and love. No. But I'm talking about, like, you know, let's say you're a passive-aggressive person. I would find a spirit, whether it was called an angel or a demon or whatever, and I would summon it and I'd call it, and I'd ask it, help me to express myself so that the aggression doesn't build up and so I don't get walked all over until eventually one day I explode and hurt somebody or, you know, hurt someone's feelings or whatever. You know, have that kind of honor and integrity, you know, like at the beginning of every single one of my rites, it is that I'm of pure heart and valiant soul that I do undertake these rites. So stole that from the necromantic ritual handbook, but I love it. It fits me. It suits every bit of my philosophy of thinking, the way I approach ritual. Pure heart, meaning I don't think anything's evil or good or any of that other crap. It is what it is. It does a thing. Great. And remember one thing, that if a spirit can do something, it can also remove something. So like when you're dealing with a demon that says, oh, it can curse somebody, you remember something. If it can curse somebody, it can remove a curse. But see, most people don't think like that. Most people, they're in it to get it. They're in it to get it. They want to get exactly what they want. But they never stop and they don't think the ins and outs of it. And then the left-hand path, it's so scary because I've done some dark rites. I've bled myself for rites, you know, sex rites, all that stuff. And it's fun. Don't get me wrong. And I've had some really horrible times, you know, last 2 weeks to a month, you know, even a few days, whatever. Because it's working through. It's pulling up the garbage that I just refuse to deal with coming up. And it helped me work through it. Because here's the funny thing, is that when you change the inner world, the outer world changes as well. But the only way to do that is to face your shadow, is to face the darkness within you. You know, here coming up in a couple of days, Supposed to be doing another casual conversation with Joe March, Psycho Sorcerer, the Grand Infinity himself. That is one badass dude. I love him to death. He is a cool guy. He really is. Uh, and we're going to be doing the assimilating the shadow concerning masks and shadow cells and soul parts and so forth and so on. So I hope you'll be there for that. It will be on the Grand Infinity's site. I hope to see y'all there. It'll be, I don't know if I think it'll be Wednesday. I don't know, but just keep an eye out on his channel. Yeah, it'll be Joe and Waylon talking our little hearts out, just communicating, just doing our thing. Well, I just wanted to keep this short and sweet and to the point. Just remember one thing: you are the power, but you're also the source. And the source, sometimes you have to clean it out. It's like a well. You have to pull the muck and gunk out of the bottom of the well so it's clean water. Well, in our souls and in ourselves, we're like that. You know? And I think that anyone that's on here that does this, we all may be searching for something, but in the end, we're truly searching for ourselves. And we are constantly becoming who and what we truly are. So never fear, never doubt. Just go with it. Just go with the flow. Because it'll happen, and you'll be, and you'll become, and you'll do. You do have to put some kind of effort into it. You do got to put some consciousness into it. But for the most part, for the whole, don't sweat it. Don't worry about it. Don't stress out. Just relax. Trust in the system. Trust in the magic. Trust in the spirits that you work with. Because they'd only harm you if you're a harmful kind of person and would want to harm them. Because like I said, the universe is a mirror. As above, so below and all that. As within, so without. So, with that, I wish each and every one of you a great big hug and a salute. Peace and blessings.